Hey everyone, it's Emerald Lou. Thank you for clicking on my video today. Just as a reminder, everything said on this channel is simply my opinion and how I see things from my viewpoint. If you do not agree, that is okay. We can always discuss in the comments section our differences. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Emerald Lou. Welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'll be talking briefly about Married at First Sight, New Orleans. Now it's the end of the season. Rather than break it down by episode, I prefer not to. So we're just going to do a general synopsis of what happened. So the show started, and from where I saw, because I didn't see the pre-episodes, but I saw it as their, I guess, episode 1, because they have episodes where they gave you a look into when the experts were choosing the person, coming up with the decisions they made and whatnot, and give you a background into every character or person or chosen one. But yeah, it starts off and we meet 10 people, 5 couples. So we have Amani and Woody, Miles and Karen, Amelia and Bennett, Olivia and Brett, and Christina and Henry. Now, let's try to sum up each character over this whole course of this season. So, Woody and Amani, they clicked from the day they got married. And, you know, at first it was kind of like, is Woody being himself, or is he like putting up a front to make himself look good? So, saying that she wasn't understanding why she's so comfortable with Woody, and Woody was comfortable with Amani. Back to the honeymoon, it was really crazy how I think they were one of the only ones who did the do on the honeymoon. But yeah, I was like, dang it, Amani, you let Woody get to you already. I already knew that night it was going to go down when he did the whole tub and everything. I think that's when he did like the bubble baths and everything and the roses on the floor. I already knew he was going to try to get the boots. But he was so determined to get in them pants, which that threw me off because he really wanted to get to that point with Amani. And I felt like that wasn't genuine. But come to find out, they stayed together. One of the things about Woody I want to say is it's going to get old sooner or later of him always like agreeing to do what Amani wants to do or giving in to Amani's request. I feel like it's going to get old. Sooner or later, Woody's going to get tired of always giving Amani what he wants, because yes, I understand you want to make somebody happy and feel comfortable, but I just feel like he might just get tired of always like giving into what she wants. And sooner or later, I feel like he's going to want to put his foot down. You want to make your wife happy, but you got to make yourself happy too. I knew they were going to say yes on decision day. Because of course, I'm happy Amani finally said she loved him. Even though Woody was kind of quick with it too. But they already got up for 4 months in the house. I feel like by 2 months, a lot of us are saying the L word to our boyfriends. Let alone a husband. So that was expected. What else about Amani and Woody? There's not much to say about them. Amani has this like aura about her where she's like, I guess, the spokesperson for everyone, because, you know, she was there to speak for Christina at times and Olivia at times. So I feel like she's like that one friend who's like, let me do it. I ain't afraid. I'm about to go hand this for you, boo, real quick. That's how I feel like Amani is. I just hope that they last, and I hope Woody doesn't get tired of always saying yes to Amani, and I hope that Amani allows Woody to put his foot down sometimes, because it's kind of like Amani wears the pants in the relationship, if you ask me. My opinion. Christina and Henry, a mess. Henry didn't like Christina. He wasn't attracted to Christina. That's all it was. Christina was with the antics. She was doing the most. She was not on the same page with Henry. I think she's a diva, maybe an actress, not genuine. Her friends were old people. Well, why are your friends so old, Christina? That make it make sense, Christina. Henry has mean girlfriends. Henry's a little awkward, socially awkward. I want to know that little tick he has, where it comes from, because you can see when he's nervous, there's this thing with his jaw where it's like something like that. I'm not making fun of him, but he does something like that. I just want to know where it came from, what it is, and if it's a condition, or if it's just like a defense mechanism, or if it's just like Tourette's. I don't know. There's not much to say about Christina and Henry. If Henry didn't say no, I kind of feel like Christina might say yes. But no, because she did say she's seeing someone before they said yes and no. So she probably was going to say no already. But happy they're not together. Christina's cuckoo. It is what it is. Brett and Olivia. Brett and Olivia. Okay. Olivia, what Brett said at the reunion is 100% correct. Olivia was not looking for a husband. She was looking for an accessory to put on her arm. She wanted a +1 husband, not a husband who's gonna make his decisions or do what he wants to do. She wanted someone to just come into her life and do whatever she wants to do. It was like the missing puzzle piece. I just want you to come here and fit. She didn't want as much of a jerk as Brett can be. Brett was right, because she was like, oh, I'm gonna go out with my friends, I do this, I do that, and you gotta be cool with it. I'm gonna come home, but I'm not gonna have no time for you. I like to go on trips, and if you don't like to, that's your business. Olivia didn't want a husband. Olivia wants a husband to make herself feel good about it and to complete her whole, I'm a nurse, I'm successful, I got a husband, and yada yada yada. But she doesn't move like someone who wants a husband. I don't think she's going to be willing to compromise. I don't think she's going to be willing to meet someone halfway. She's all about what she says, because she's worked this hard, and it was just a mess. And I'm kind of happy that Brett didn't fake it and act like everything was okay. He stood in his crap. And he said, nah. But as far as Brett is, he's very sarcastic. I still don't know what Christina means by, I don't know who you are, Brett. Because we saw background. That footage that was supposed to be like us, them not knowing that we're watching. And he seemed to be genuine to me. I can understand if you say you're one person when the camera's on and another person when the camera's off. Maybe that person doesn't want for the camera to know who they are exactly, so they put on a mask. But as long as when he's with you at the house, he's being 100% who he is, and he's giving you that love and giving you that attention and affection, I don't see what the problem is. But I don't think she liked him. That's what it was. He was a jerk. Was showing her that he really liked her when the cameras weren't there. I think she should have been happy with that. But I don't think Olivia really wanted him. After the honeymoon, something went wrong, and ever since then, Olivia didn't want Brett no more. Because prior to that, she was like, oh, I like my husband. My husband's handsome. And everything like that. And then, after the honeymoon, it was a different story. I feel like something turned off in her. I feel like I think it was the last night of the honeymoon when she had that breakdown and she went to the bathroom and Brett had to apologize. From then we saw who she was, because he apologized, and I think she didn't want to take it or something like that, or she didn't take accountability. But we saw that. After that day, I think it messed it up for Olivia. Kevin Frazier acts, and I don't know why she was like, oh yeah, because he said nothing serious. If he's dating like crazy, that means it's something serious. Yeah, Kevin Frazier said something about, are you having any serious, or like, are you dating around? He said, yeah, nothing serious, meaning I'm just dating around. There's nothing serious. Y'all didn't sleep together. You didn't fall for him. When you have slept with someone and joined bodies and you love someone, you are that hurt. But Olivia didn't love Brett. Olivia didn't sleep with Brett. I don't think so. Why is she so mad? Because I feel like she's not taking accountability for her own actions, for what she said. And the fact that you knew you didn't want any kids, but you made Brett feel like, oh, maybe. So what were you going to do, Olivia? You were going to take Brett all along. And then finally at the end, let's clap for Brett. We need to be more like Brett. It's the first time I asked you if you want to have kids. You acting like you don't really want to know. You don't really know. And I asked you again. I don't like your answer. Pack your bags and go. We should not be mad at Brett because he knew what the real was. Is that Olivia didn't want no kids and he left. He stood his ground. Stand my ground. That was Brett. Okay. Miles, because I don't want to end on a note of being aggravated. Dear Miles, you are a dumb duck. Let's come at me if you want to, but your king is a dummy. I know that us women, we want a man who's, I'm not calling Miles a dumb duck because of who he is. Because Miles, as a person, he's great. But because of who he is, he's allowing Karen to walk all over him. And we thought it would have ended. When Miles said, yes, on decision day, I wanted to turn off my television and flick the television across the room. How much more mental anguish can you take? Your heart saying no. No, we say, my mind saying no, but my heart saying yes for what? For someone who didn't hug you during quarantine, someone who sat on the other side of the couch, someone who was happy when you snapped on them. So what, y'all about to be married, stay married, and she gonna want you to snap on her every day? What don't you understand that what she wants is toxicity? She wants verbal abuse. She wants someone to verbally abuse her. She wants to be mentally abused. She don't want you to say, I love you and give me a kiss. Even at the reunion, Karen was not affectionate towards Miles. And I know a common thing that grandparents say is never love a man more than he loves you. But good God dang it. How can you be with someone who won't even... Karen was sitting on the couch next to Miles. And Miles kept looking over at Karen. Rubbing on her leg. See, at least with Amani, we know Amani loves Woody. We know Woody is super affectionate. But we know she loves him. With Karen, she over there, he rubbing on her leg. He looking at her with all this love in his eyes. She's like, I don't know why you wouldn't want someone who loves you. And I feel like Karen is with Miles because she wants to make herself look good. Karen don't love Miles. She wasn't affectionate to Miles. And Miles was too blind to see it. She don't love you. You in a 20-80 relationship. You giving 80, she giving 20. What don't you see about that? Why are we seeing it but you're not? How are we the ones that are peeping that Karen doesn't give a good goddamn about you, doesn't love you like you need to be loved? You're such an open and such a beautiful spirited person, and you're, opposites attract, but Karen ain't attracted to you. Next, but not least, Amelia and Bennett. I know I could be goofy and retarded as hell sometimes, but Amelia and Bennett, like, they're cool, quirky, but are they hippies? They're like the hippies living in the 2000s, I guess. But Millie and Bennett, not much to say about them. He moves. They live in Virginia. He's gonna be a house husband, even though he only wipes his butt with one square tissue paper. Who knows if that was true or false? Good. I was gonna say good riddance. That's not what I meant to say. Good luck to them all. The season was alright. Not much interesting, even though it was a longer season because of the quarantine. Nothing really special. We already knew it was gonna be up, but it's just that with that one couple, we were hoping that he was gonna say no. I think all of us knew that if Miles had to answer the question first, that he was gonna say yes. But let him be with his little Karen and let her mistreat him and not love him the way he needed to be loved and give him some dry AS. I was gonna say it, but I had to say it that way. And let's do it happily ever after. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. That was just a general synopsis of it all. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I know it wasn't really full of excitement, but the season ended and I watched the reunion the other day, but that was it. Thanks for watching, Emerald Lou. That is me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be loved. And make sure you with somebody who ain't giving you no dry ass affection. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to show it some love. And until next time, you guys stay safe. Thank you.